Morning, guys. Welcome to the channel, and today we're gonna get straight into a topic of how to identify our key levels. So if you're looking at the chart right now, you can clearly see that I have right here my support and right above here my resistance on the 30-minute time frame. I'm gonna show you exactly how I mapped it out for me to potentially take this trade within the next 30 minutes or so, or anytime throughout my session. But when I start my trading day, essentially I'll come to my 4-hour time frame, and here is where I'll identify, before I do any of that, I try to identify which direction the higher time frame candles are moving in. So you can see that on gold right now we have the 1 month, which is bullish, we have the weekly, which is bullish, we have the daily, which is bullish, and now we have the 4-hour, which is clearly bullish as well. So before this current 4-hour candle opened, we had a support right over here, and that's where I mapped out my support. So I just came and I drew in my support like that, and I knew that was my support. Now to identify my target for where I think price is gonna go, i.e. the resistance, because there was nothing to the left, I had to keep scrolling. You still see there's nothing, there's no sign. These are previous months, previous days, and clearly price has not gotten to that point in a long time. So that's even an indication that there's probably a lot of momentum built up into this next move, but it's not a guarantee. But we continue to scroll, and you see we come to our first point of resistance, which is 1952.296, and like that I draw my horizontal line. So I'll just give you an example right now, but I draw my horizontal line, and just like that we've mapped out the next key level, and now we know where our target is, and from there on I will dial down into my smaller time frames and start to look for my patterns. But in short, that is how I map out a key level. Simple technique, much simpler than support and resistance, where it's levels that you think. This is not levels that I think, but this is what the market has shown me, and that's why I suggest to all of you to invest into learning about key levels and how to map them out. You've seen that it literally takes 2 minutes. So every morning when I wake up and the market is open, it literally takes me 2 minutes to identify the ranges that I'm going to be trading in, and it makes it much easier to make decisions thereafter, because I know exactly the levels where price is bouncing off of and where price is reacting. So with that being said, guys, hopefully this will encourage you to start to identify your key levels, and I will leave you now as I anticipate my trade opportunity.